I've been driving these roads for 30 years now. 30 years of watching the sun bleed across the Mojave's endless expanse, painting the yucca trees in shades of amber and gold. But it wasn't until '94 that I learned what really haunts these highways after dark. Name's Curtis Wheeler. I run supplies between Vegas and Death Valley, mostly medical equipment and construction materials. Night routes pay better, and I've always preferred the solitude of darkness anyway, or at least I used to. The first disappearance barely made the local papers. Just another hitchhiker gone missing. Happens all the time out here in the desert. Heat stroke, dehydration, wrong turn at the wrong time. The Mojave's been swallowing souls long before any of us came along. But then the second one vanished, and the third. Always at night. Always along the same stretch of Highway 95. Just past the old Mercury turnoff. Police found their belongings scattered across the asphalt like chicken feed. Backpacks, water bottles, one time even a prosthetic leg, but never any bodies. I remember the night I first saw it, August 15, 1994, the kind of night where heat lingers like a fever even hours after sunset. I was hauling a load of hospital beds to Beatty when I spotted someone thumbing for a ride. You have to understand, I've picked up hundreds of hitchhikers over the years. Out here, leaving someone on the road can be a death sentence. So I slowed down. But something made me hesitate. Maybe it was how they were standing too still, like a photograph. Maybe it was how their shadows seemed to ripple against the moonlight. That's when I noticed the other shadows, dozens of them, stretching out behind the figure like dark echoes. And they were moving. Not like normal shadows, more like oil moves on water, but vertical, reaching up towards the stars. I didn't stop. For the first time in my career, I pressed that accelerator and kept on going. In my rearview mirror, I watched as the figure changed. Its spine elongated like taffy being pulled, limbs unfolding like a spider's legs. The shadows weren't shadows at all, they were appendages, gossamer thin and nearly transparent in the moonlight. The worst part, the way it moved. Not like any animal I've ever seen, more like, you ever watch one of those time-lapse videos of plants growing? Like that, but fast and wrong. All fluid motion and impossible angles. They call it the Mercury mirage now. Some say it's a government experiment gone wrong, escaped from the nearby test site. Others think it's something older. Something that's always been here, beating on the lonely and the desperate. Me? I think it's both. And neither. Over the years I pieced together its pattern. It only appears in the moonlight nights. Always to single travelers. It mimics human form but never quite gets it right. Like something learning our shape through trial and error. It's patient. So patient. The thing about the Mojave is that it's vast enough to hide anything. Those missing hitchhikers? The official count is 17. But ask any long-haul driver who worked these routes, and they'll tell you that number's way too low. We've all seen the signs posted at rest stops, faded pictures of smiling faces under bold letters reading missing. I keep a file. Newspaper clippings, police reports, anything I can find about disappearances along Highway 95. There's a pattern in these dates, every 27 days, like clockwork, same as a lunar cycle, and always near Mercury, that ghost town that's not really a ghost town, with its secret facilities and blocked off roads. Last month I saw it again. Different spot, same impossible movement, but this time I was ready. I had a dash cam installed, military grade of course, cost me 2 months' salary. But it showed nothing. Just empty road and moonlight, but I know what I saw. The thing about the Mercury mirage is it's evolving, learning. Those early disappearances, messy, scattered belongings, signs of struggle, but the recent ones, clean, clinical, like people just stepped out of existence. I've started noticing other things too. The way dogs go quiet when the moon is full over Mercury. The strange radio interference, like whispered conversations in reverse. The way certain stretches of road seem longer at night than during the day. I'm retiring next month. 30 years is enough. But before I go, I needed to tell the story. Because something's changing out there in the desert. Those shadow limbs I saw in '94, they're getting bigger, reaching further, and the intervals between disappearances are getting shorter. To anyone listening, if you're driving Highway 95 at night and you see someone thumbing for a ride, don't stop. Don't slow down. Don't even look in your mirrors, because what looks back might not be human anymore. And the Mercury Mirage, it's not just hunting hitchhikers these days. This is Curtis Wheeler signing off for the last time. If you're hearing this, I made it to retirement. If not, well, check the road near Mercury. Just don't do it at night, and whenever you do, don't pick up any hitchhikers.